Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lewandowski. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005, 4 times a runner-up, never scored in a major final, but all of that was gloriously eclipsed.
Exactly. It was his first international trophy, and I think it set the scene for what happened in Qatar a year later.
In with the challenge, Mbappe. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now it's Beckham. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And that has left him in a heap. Gerrard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kubo. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, at least.
Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Mbappe is fouled. And it's Sané. Kane. Speculative strike. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Lewandowski. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to...
And now the hit!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sporting Braga with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that was vital. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. Nedved. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe. Nicely spread. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Inter! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's...
And he's let fly! They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Puyol does really well to win the ball there.
Sporting Braga certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Koundé. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's got to be in here! That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard. Nedved. He's through here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the finish! That's played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Sporting Braga can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew it.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sporting Braga can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a good foot in there. Montreal spots it and intercepts. He's found the way through. Kane, and he's in big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Sostituzione per l'SC Braga.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 12, il numero 19, il numero 22.
And that's another throw. No way through. Solot. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. That wasn't the greatest of balls. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And he's intervened well there. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione per l'SC Braga. Numero 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Zaniolo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 15.601 spettatori.
Just about up to the hour now. Taken back almost at once. Oh, and he's through the middle. There's the shot! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Sporting Braga showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's...
Has a goal! It's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Sporting Braga have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Looks to go up and over. Ribery is in a really good position out wide. Koundé, Surlot, Colomwani! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Triol cuts out the pass. No, that's been intercepted. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's onto this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he'll shoot here! And no, he couldn't find the finish. So, third corner of the game. A lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And Owen! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a pretty loose pass. Aim forwards.
This is the time you need that pace.
Out to the left it goes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Eto'o! Eto'o! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Inter probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
He's through here. Cafu. Van der Vaart, he's got away. Van Bouten, That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Owen. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, easy pickings there. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Oh, what a decent hit! And another try! And that may well be that. That is that. Sporting Braga perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The Arena MRV, built here in the California district of Belo Horizonte, varying degrees of translucency in its outer skin, symbolising the colours of its owners. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That had too much on it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed.
And it's been given away. Aim forwards. Kane. He's through here. Well read, nice interception. Face to Kane! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter?
And Messi! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, a delicate chip through, and he's intervened well there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's played forward.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chukwueze. Mbappe. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Chukwueze.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kane. Messi. Well, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Taken back almost at once. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Ribery. Oh, this is a very good run. Driving on and making good progress. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Beckham. And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that had the makings of something. And he's let fly! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ribery is wide and looking to get onto this. Had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ribery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sporting Braga with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Half-time getting close now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Kane. That has been cut short. Beckham. Messi. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Ribery. And the first 45 minutes are up. Sporting Braga head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Second period then underway. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri, Albert Ferrer, and it's Messi. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. It's their second corner of the game.
Substituição no time do Braga. Camisa 7, camisa 13. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
And the keeper beats it away. Big chance!
Camisa 15.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Teremos uma substituição.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Koundé. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's a sharp little ball here, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Thinks one through.
44.854
His positioning was spot on.
espectadores.
Beckham.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Sporting Braga still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, it's come loose. Now Albert Ferrer. Beckham. And it's Messi. Lewandowski demonstrating his defensive quality there. Lewandowski producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's certainly onside here. He's had a hit! So what can they make of this? Messi tries making a foray down the right. Oh, delightful ball. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Beckham. And it's lofted through here. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. In comes the corner.
Substituição no time do Braga.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 20, camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21, camisa 12. Substituição.
And he'll shoot here. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Oh, he's played it in low.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's played into space. He's got away. This is it then, now or never. Sporting Braga can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's been intercepted. Ferran Torres. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Beckham. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Sporting Braga can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Observem no telão as informações sobre nosso serviço de ônibus fretado.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's well spotted.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes, he was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
Lofted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Rafinha. And there's green grass ahead of him. Solid! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Eto'o. Van Dalton. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That'll be a throw. Showing great feet there. Well, they've got it again. Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Ferran Torres. Speculative strike. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gets a good foot in there. Looks to clip it forward. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. Koundé is there and he can pick it up. Has a look and has a go. That's got him rattled.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. David Villa, Roberto Carlos, Fernandez. Now it's Eto'o. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ferran Torres. Well, they could break here. Thuram. Iniesta. And it's lofted through here. Roberto Carlos. And it's played forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bernardo Silva. Iniesta. And it's Eto'o. David Villa. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Eto'o. And here's Messi. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. No, that's been intercepted. David Villa. 5 minutes till the break. Fernandez.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Now it's Eto'o. And he was quick to react. Ferran Torres. Roberto Carlos. David Villa.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. The muscular approach does pay off here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot's on here. David Villa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckham. And Rafinha. It's a pretty loose pass. Ferran Torres looks for the finish. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Decent hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
And here's Eto'o. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
That has not gone well. Rafinha belts one. Nicely aimed pass.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Iniesta. Now it's Eto'o. He's had a shot. No mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 4. Número 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Belletti. Puyol calmly anticipates. Sporting Braga still have the cards to affect this game. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's got his cross in. There's the header. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Bastoni. Bernardo Silva. And it's Iniesta. Passes short and sharp. Retegi. And he's intervened well there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Puyol. Clips it so gently. Fernandez. Iniesta. It's Roberto Carlos. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 21. Número 22. Número 20. Beckham.
Retegen.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
And it's Sané.
Número 17.
Oh, now here's an interesting
Número
matchup.
15. Número
Bernardo
11.
Silva. Looking for the run. And he's got the... Eto! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. David Villa! Into the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Has a look and plays it forward. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Iniesta. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle. He's got tall. And again. It's in. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
That's really...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Sporting Braga desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Caros espectadores, informamos que podem adquirir o vosso programa para o jogo de hoje nos stands junto aos portões. Obrigado.